Hey guys, we are preparing for grandma's leaving. I took grandma for salon day, me too, and Kaima as well. See grandma. Let me go and take you guys to Kaima.
The next day.
I'm sure by now, like you guys have seen the video where I got a job to do planning and execute everything for Wizkid's son's birthday. If you don't know Wizkid is one of the biggest Nigerian artists, right? So his son was turning 13, and I planned and decorated everything and executed the birthday. It was such a success. I mean, I kept getting hugs and kisses, and just, oh my god, you're so nice, oh my god, you're so this, oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you, because of how coordinated everything was, down to the sourcing of the venue and everything. It was all handled by me, right? And prior to before this time, I had, like, what they call, gone for an upgrade online class as regards to, because I tell you guys that learning with me never stops. So prior to now, I had gone for like an upgrade class, and I needed to know how to budget. Now I know the business. Now I know how to, be a balloon stylist. I know how to work with balloons. I know how to do decorations and all. Now I need to know how to budget, how to actually, what they call it, give pricing for my goods and my value. So I attended this class. And there's so many things I did not agree with the tutor, right? She is well over in the business for like 7 years, but there were a couple of things that I did not agree. And to be very honest with you, I want to tell you guys that it's not every advice that you would take home. I had gone for this class and I was just writing down everything I had learned. But I remember significantly one of our sections where she was like, charge for everything. Charge for your time, charge for your skill, charge for your breath, charge for your home, charge for your handwriting, charge for your different things, right? Like, you need to charge. You need to charge for your value. You need to charge for your time. You need to charge for so many things. Nothing is for free in this business. And I was like, oh, yeah, true. Because how do you make money? You can't be doing business and what they call, this girl that is now like a sensation on social media. This girl that says, Baname, if I did do business and I know if you grow with my business, what they call it. Yes, I should say, if I can do business, I know if you grow with my business. There was the point of me doing business, right? So I had listened to all of these things, and then I had this client that did not reveal themselves to me initially. So we had outsourced the venue, but for every time I was doing like video calls to show this is this venue, I went to a couple of venues, right? And they were, oh, it's too small, it's too this, it's not private, it's not this, it's not that, it's not that. And then I was going to tell them, but this client that is stressing me like this, right, wants this specifics, wants that. And I eventually found what they call it, where we could use for the birthday. You could see the place, like it had a game room, it had a cinema room, it had everything. So we booked it down and all. So I had sent the invoice of what it's gonna take for the vendors that I'm gonna be working with, for the decoration, for the food, for everything, literally, because like I said to you guys, I planned the birthday for everything. And this is me still talking to management as at that time, right? They had messaged me to say, oh, so that night I had sent the invoice. Nobody responded to me, right? So I was working on my system, I think about 9 or 10. And Shola had messaged me to say, oh, this is the invite with the venue that I saw and we've already picked that we're going to use for this place, right? And if I can, what they call it, like since it's a Nike team birthday, if I can do an invite, like an e-invite, and send, so that they can start sending to people. And in my head, I was like, I sent you invoice. We had not said anything about the invoice. I hadn't gotten payments yet. I even remembered everything. I was like, charge for everything. I'm like, it's not even part of my work to even be doing like an e-invite and all. But that day I sat down on my laptop. I was like, what's there? I beg. This is usually anything I would do for a friend, or it's something that I would even do. Do you understand? If a colleague comes up to me to say, oh, my baby's child education is coming up, can you please do an invite from you that is a social media person and you know how to work with all of these, what they call it, editing apps. I just said, oh, well, no problem. Even if they end up using me, it's not a problem. If they don't end up using me, it's not a problem. I will do it. And then said, okay, no problem. That I was going to do it. I then created like 2 e-invites. I did one and I sent it initially. I then did extra 2 and I said, you can make your pick from any of these ones, right? Since we already have a venue, I also wrote that I also wrote that the theme for the birthday is a Nike team, so that the people that are coming will know that they're supposed to dress their children like with the theme, in accordance with the theme of the birthday. And she just responded with, oh my god, you're such a nice lady, you will get your payments tomorrow morning. And indeed, the next morning I slept and I got the payment, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And this is just brings me to tell you guys that I know you want to listen to advices and different things, but sieve some of the advices that you listen to, sieve some of the advices that you take, because I'm like, I would have actually missed this job on Saturday if I was just outrightly rude and what they call it. So this brings me to this Nana Aku and this designer, this Nigerian designer that just did a part of the dress and did not want to be tagged with other designers that worked together to bring out such an amazing piece, and came online and was just crying and what they call it, causing issues and whatnot. Because in this my what they call it job that I got, I've gotten a lot of referrals, but aside that, right? And that's why I usually say that when you come on social media to represent yourself, please represent yourself very well. Don't come to social media and be fighting and backing and different things, because indeed they asked for my social media handles. And that was when I knew that, oh, so this is not even just anybody that's actually contacting me, right? And you guys, I will tell you that, this has spurred me. I couldn't even get clips of that day, but it was so amazing. I can't even lie. It was so amazing. My husband, everybody was just waiting for me in the night. Even Uzo was waiting for me. Boom, say, how is it going? How is it going? Give me the G. My husband was just even waiting for me in the night. When I came back, he jacked me up like this. He was just taking me around. So, see my wife. Oh, when did we start this business? But let me come and give you guys this gist. Please, sometimes follow your gut feelings. Sometimes people say I can't hear from God. Sometimes it's speaking to you through your like gut feeling, how you are feeling. Sometimes you are driving and something will just say, take this way. And then if you take that way, you come back and realize that that way you took was actually free. Where you were going to initially, there was so much traffic, or there was an accident, or there was a trailer that fell there and the whole place was gridlock. Sometimes it's the Holy Spirit that is talking to you. So as much as you're receiving advices from people, even me, as long as you're receiving advices from me and no, The ones you can take, take. The ones you cannot take, the ones that you feel like in your mind you're convinced that it's not the right thing to do, right? Just what they call it, and be kind and nice to people. So yeah, let's just go on with this vlog. Hey guys, you guys, I would just even say that I did not enjoy grandma at all this her visit, because she was, in fact, she spent all her days in my sister's place. She spent all her days in my sister's place, and she has left this morning. She's already at the airport. My sister did not want to share, because for every time grandma comes to me, I don't share as well. Like, she's always with me. I don't used to allow her go and stay in my sister's place. So this time around, they really showed me pepper. But anyways, grandma has left. I'll take you guys to the kitchen. It's okay, mommy. It's okay. For the person that noticed that, what they call it in my assumption video, for the person that noticed that for every time I always have things at home, I want to share it out. My pap that I made just how many, I think it's just a month ago, is finished. So I'll take guys to the kitchen. We've soaked this pap for like 3 days, and it's time to wash it and add other things to go and blend. My girl self, as we're watching this time around, we're not going to dash from this pap. We're not going to dash anybody from this pap, because this thing is not easy to make. But let me show you guys. I bought like full custard paint this time around, so that it would be so much. I should take. Okay. It's mommy girl. Let me show you guys. So this is it, and I've washed my hands, so don't worry, I just want to wash it off right now. This is the pap that we're about to produce, and we're going to do the final washing right now before we proceed to grinding it. We're going to go and grind it actually. So yeah, let me just wash this off. And you guys know, like in my previous video, I showed you guys that, so if you don't know how to make this pap, I actually did like step by step of how I produce my pap, nutritious mixed green pap that will last my children for a while, though this one did not even last. So this is what they call it, tiger nuts, and this is dates. So I'm going to be using this for the production of the pap as well. I'm going to be adding this into when we are blending it. It is very, very nutritious. If you've not seen that video, or if you want to learn how to make mixed green pap with all of these things, I'm going to also put ginger as well. I will link that video right now, and so that you guys can also go and watch it and learn.
A few moments later.
See guys, those juju face. You guys, this thing is not easy. I'm not even going to do for that Christmas with this particular one. It's not possible. It's not easy. But we're able to just get 3 big bowls, like basins, 3 big basins. By tomorrow, it should have settled, and then we'll see how we can get our pap from this. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Morning, guys. You guys, the pap is actually ready, but I want to just finish giving my husband food before I get into the pap. But no fetching of cold water, Kaito. Mm. Well done, baby. Oh yeah, eat your chicken. You guys, it's a lot of pap we got this time around. Ooh. Pap is ready. Ready. It's time to pack. It is time to pack up.
Production.